Time now for a check of your north central Washington weather forecast. Hope you had a fantastic Friday. Boy, it was just chilly out there today. A lot of cloud cover. And look at this dramatic shot. That's from our Rondo Sky-Fi camera. And you can see looking back, there's Turtle Rock and the beautiful fall colors along the Columbia River. Just beautiful right now, but we have a lot of wind in our forecast tomorrow, so you can probably say goodbye to all of our beautiful leaves by the time we get together again next week. Speaking of weather, we have some snow to tell you about, and then mountain passes. If you are traveling over the passes, especially Stevens Pass here locally or even Washington Pass, expecting heavy snow, and that could begin tonight and go right through Saturday night. Yeah, Stevens Pass is included in that, so be very careful if you have to travel over Stevens Pass. I think Snoqualmie is going to get some snow too, but not quite as much as Stevens. So if you have to head that way, boy, this is what you're running into in the Cascades, especially up north. We're talking Winthrop. You're probably going to see some snow as well over the next 24 hours. Also, I talked about that wind. Boy, are we ever going to see that as we get into Saturday. We have some massive wind gusts around our area. Here we are tomorrow, possible 40-mile-an-hour gusts. Moses Lake, 43 miles an hour. And look it up at Wilbur, 52-mile-an-hour wind gusts are possible tomorrow. We're talking blowing objects, damage to branches and limbs. We could see some of that tomorrow. It's just going to be one of those blustery days, so not the greatest Veterans Day, that's for sure. All right, almanac for today. It didn't get very warm, as we mentioned. Felt kind of chilly out there. 42 is all we could manage today. 46 is our normal high for this time of year. 67 our record, and that was set in 1990. 34 this morning, pretty much in line with where we should be for this time of year at 32, and our record cold 15, and that was set in 1986. We did pick up that shower last night that we talked about could happen. It did, and it brought us 2/100ths of an inch of precipitation, and that now gets us to 5.02 inches for the year going back to January 1st. Sunrise 6:58 and the sun set this afternoon at 4:31. All right, let's take a look at what we can expect as we get you into the weekend for Saturday. Don't let these temperatures deceive you, because it's not going to be a nice day tomorrow, folks. 55 for Moses Lake and Ephrata, 54 in Quincy, 52 for Wenatchee, and that's pretty much consistent up Highway 97 in Entiat and Chelan, 50 in Leavenworth, but once again, a good chance for rain and lots of wind as we get you into Saturday. We'll show you that here as we take a look now at our surface loop, and we'll begin with tonight. In fact, we'll begin with this giant storm system. Here's the center of it, and look how big this storm is, and there are two little areas of low pressure embedded in that, and that's what's headed our way as we get you into tonight and for your Veterans Day on Saturday. Here's the edge of that, and that will begin to affect western Washington tonight. Then we will see rain likely. That's right, later on tonight, and you can see the snow in the Cascades, low temperatures in those mid-30s. Tomorrow, look at all of the red, and you know by now that means a lot of wind, and we're going to see that along with a 70% chance of rain tomorrow. There you have it, almost statewide, but could even be heavy in some locations, especially for you folks maybe near Omak. For Sunday then, cloudy skies. We will see just a bit of a trough of low pressure off the coast. Isolated showers for us on Sunday with high temperatures in those upper 40s. So seasonal as we get you into the end of the weekend. And then kicking off our next work week, an area of low pressure moving across southern Canada. Another one developing just off the coast of California. That's going to throw some clouds our way, so that'll bring us about a 50% chance of rain as we get into Monday. Temperatures not bad, about 50 degrees to kick off our work week. And then by Tuesday, partly cloudy skies will dry out somewhat, and will also cool down just a little bit. Notice the northwesterly flow into Washington State. We're talking mid to upper 40s for high temperatures on Tuesday. Wednesday looks pretty decent, partly cloudy. We'll call it seasonal with high temperatures, still kind of cool into those mid 40s, but pretty much normal for this time of year, especially as we get into next week. And then for Thursday, mostly sunny skies. You can see a high pressure, an elongated ridge moving into the Pacific Northwest. That's going to bring us pretty nice weather by the end of our forecast, with high temperatures again in the mid to upper 40s. Let's take a look at that 7-day forecast now. Tonight we'll drop down to 36 degrees. A very rainy and very windy Saturday tomorrow, 52 degrees. Happy Veterans Day, and thanks to all you veterans out there. Isolated showers on Sunday and 48. Rain returns on Monday. Cloudy, a 50% chance of the wet stuff, and 50 for your high on Monday. And then we'll drop down a bit into the mid and upper 40s Tuesday through Thursday. The good news is we'll dry out, mostly sunny then by the end of our forecast on Thursday. And that's a look at your North Central Washington weather forecast. Coming up next tonight, Sports Report with Eric Granstrom and more as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues right after this.